Suli Breaks here, and you're tuned into nupe magazine.com. You tuned into the magazine, you can't tune into a magazine, can you? You're watching it anyway, nupe magazine, innit? Peace.
My name's charlie-louise, and get down to why we're here today to interview the budding poet Suli Breaks. You're also known as a pioneer of new school poetry by DJ E. How did you feel when he called you that?
It's flattering, I guess, because he was talking about like all the new age poets that are really good, and for him to say that I'm a pioneer of a new style, I guess it's always flattering for you to bring something new to the table, innit? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What I want to know is, why would you choose to do poetry when you could have done, rapping or MCing?
Poetry just kind of fell into my lap, really. I didn't really choose to do it. It just kind of fell into my lap. Like, if this guy wanted me to perform at a show, he wanted me to rap, and I said I don't rap. But I'll do a poem just out of pride that I want to perform in it.
We're at your hometown, Wood Green. Would you say that there's any influences that came from there to affect your character?
Definitely. Like, home is where the heart is, and wherever you grew up, that kind of your projection of where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you won't admit it, there's certain factors around where you live that will always affect you and come through in your art, your personality, wherever, I guess.
Would you feel that you're a different person when you're on stage? Like, who is Suli Breaks all about, really?
Yeah, on stage, I think, I'm definitely a different person. Like, people see me, like, my sister will see me and say, why are you so funny on stage, but in real life, you're not funny, like, I'm definitely a different person. Like, when I go on, like, stage, I don't know, it's just something that happened. I never planned it or anything, it just kind of happens,
Your RIP video has been on a US website already. Did you expect to get so much recognition as already?
I didn't, like, when that happened, I just had to put everything else on hold, because I was shocked, innit? Because I was getting bare messages and stuff, like, I just had to put everything else on hold and just, like, acknowledge, like, what it was doing and try and capitalise on that.
To do with, like, the gun crime and knife crime and stuff, like, what really made you want to write that?
I don't know, like, it's basically the general issue of gun crime and knife crime, and it's always just about being creative, really, and trying to portray a message, but in a different way, in a different light, through a different medium, and that's how the format of it came about. But
so who's your inspiration other than local people around the area?
Inspiration just comes from anyone who's good at what they're doing. Like, I wouldn't narrow it down just to poetry specifically. I look at any area, anyone that is excelling in their field, and that inspires me to become the best at what I do. So that's
what would you define as success?
Success, being content with what comes out. Like, some people are never happy with what comes out, but if you're content with the outcome of something, I suppose you're successful. Like, if you're content with the outcome of your life, where you are in that time, you're successful. You shouldn't judge it against other people's means of success. And in terms of failure, like everyone says it, like, it's cliche, but it's a learning curve, isn't it? Like, if you're afraid to fall, like, then you're not gonna achieve. You see what I'm saying?
I write a couple poems in my house. No, seriously, in my house I've got a stack full of poems. But when my mum reads them, she says that they're all dark, that they're really dark, none of them are happy. Have you ever written a dark poem before?
Obviously, I posted a few poems on the internet. Someone messaged me and said, I know that everyone's going through struggles, but can you try and enlighten us a little bit? So I was like, obviously, like, poetry is expressive, poetry is expressive, so in times, if that's how you're feeling and that's what you're going to write down, and it's normally those emotions which are easiest to translate onto paper, because you can just put straight what's coming down to your head. Like, when you're angry, you just act impulsively. I guess the same when you're writing about hard times, you're just doing it impulsively without thinking too much about it. So definitely.
Have any poems been inspired by your love life?
Any poems inspired by my love? But I keep them, I keep them private. I don't read them to my girl, but I just keep them private. No.
So there is a Mrs. Breaks then?
Yeah, there's Mrs. Breaks. She's not Mrs. yet, but
Mrs.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
What's the greatest joy you get from performing there?
It has to be probably the reaction from the crowd, the feedback from the crowd. You coming off stage and someone saying to you, like, that, like, you were sick, So another poet, I'm not going to mention his name, he said to me that feeling's better than sex. And I said to him, I doubt that very much, but he was like, he goes, that's the best feeling, and I agree in it, like, coming off stage and then, like, actually people responding to what you do. It's nice to have something and other people know to relate to it.
If you got a soft drink, what soft drink would you be and why?
So I don't drink fizzy drink, you know.
Soft drink, what about a soft drink?
What's a soft drink?
Ribena, Rubicon, mango.
I only drink.
Okay, if you're on a drink, what drink would you be?
I'm quite boring, you know. I'd be water.
Water?
Yeah, iffy and water, you know.
Why? I hate water.
Water's good for you because I'm good for the system, you know. My produce is good for the system, and I like to be clear, you know. And I like to, if you listen to my poetry, you can see yourself in it, just like the river, you know, your reflection of yourself. You see each other, yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years. Ooh, hopefully somewhere else. I don't know. I can't really.
Sun.
In the sun. I don't know. I'll be happy to just be able to be in a position where I'm comfortable with what I can achieve. I can look back and feel like I worked hard to get to wherever I am, and that the people around me are in a better position as well. Like, if you can inspire, if I can inspire more people, and people can look back and say that, oh, this guy actually did something, then I'd really appreciate that. You know,
so it's like leaving a legacy.
Yeah, that would be nice, innit? Yeah.
I actually wanted to play a game with you. Basically, since you're both poets, should I say, or aspiring.
Okay.
If I say a line of poetry and then you say one on a topic. But so just to prove to you that I haven't planned it or anything like that, you can pick the topic if you want.
Food.
Who's your first?
Okay, food.
Who's your to go first? You and me?
Okay, I can go first.
The battle commences.
The battle commences. I like. I can just say the line, any line at all, can't I?
Any line.
Okay. I enjoy eating jollof when my grandma comes around. You're frozen up already. Already frozen up already.
I haven't. Mix with herbs, spices, curry. Never brings me down.
Also, if there's any Nigerians that listen to my sound, I also like this thing called buffalo, which is nice, fluffy and round.
I always have a favourite. Going to Indian restaurants is a favourite.
Indian restaurants is nice and I enjoy all the samosa and curry, but it normally ends up with me running to the toilet in a hurry.
You won.
That's
I can do some deep dark stuff like that.
I can't do that on the spot, man. Not with the sun out and, you know, chilling on the stage.
Can I start first? I know I'll beat you this time.
If you do something dark, go on then. I don't like to show my emotions, you know.
Okay. The river was running dry, crystalline, glistening in the wind.
I think you would. I don't go that deep, you know.
Well, we've heard it from the man himself. He said water is his favourite soft drink. Have you got a Twitter or Facebook?
Yeah, I got Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'm not even going to say my Facebook.
Alright, not Facebook.
Follow me on Twitter. Because Facebook, I like people follow me on Twitter so I can write stupid things and they can respond. Suli Breaks, and also YouTube, because I want people to subscribe to the channel, which is /SuliBreezy. And then also the website, sulibreaks.com.
Yes, you've heard it. It's Nupe Mag. Be great.